not. This story is a work of fiction. There is no relation to any actual persons or organizations. All crimes in this world can be solved using scientific and logical analysis. What that means is up to you. Oh, I think we're here. Oh my gosh, it's the demo, guys. It's the demo. I found this looking for new games to play for 2024. It's really interesting. Yeah. It's a new detective game that's coming out soon. I think next month. As of recording.
上野動物園にジャイアントパンダの新しい飼育施設が。
昨日午前3時頃、東名高速道路上り線にて大型トレーラーの保健所で1医療機関あたり10人のインフルエンザ感染者を確認しました。
東京都港区のマンションに住む女性から
東京都江東区木場にある薬品倉庫にて大規模な火災が発生しました。出火から
大晦日から新年のカウントダウンイベントなど多くの人が集まりました。
インフルエンザウイルスで死亡者を確認しました。
東京都内でのインフルエンザ流行が止まり、
猛威を振るうインフルエンザでさらなる犠牲者です。
インフルエンザによる死亡者は15名となりました。
The widespread outbreak of influenza in Japan continues. But is this actually influenza? Existing anti-influenza drugs are not as effective as hoped, and the mortality rate appears to be much higher than previous influenza outbreaks. Some analysts suggest that Japan's Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare may be hiding.
猛威を振るうインフルエンザが新型のウイルスであることが分かりました。
It's so topical. Psychodemic, which apparently
日本政府は緊急事態宣言の発令と東京都の封鎖を決定しました。
ロックダウンを実行することに決定しました。またこれ以上感染をさせないためにもご協力のほど。
Dude, he fell. Oh no. How is this a detective game if there's a disease? What the fuck? It says psychodemic. Does that mean people go crazy? Ooh, the world has changed. It's been 3 years. The new unknown virus outbreak that began in Tokyo in December 2019 quickly spread across the country with a fatality rate of 40%, even higher than of the Ebola hemorrhagic fever. International travel was restricted as the area with most cases, all major roads to Tokyo were sealed off. The capital had been placed under total lockdown. Without effective treatment, the virus spread from the general populace to healthcare workers, police, and the self-defense force. And finally, it reached the very heart of the nation. Major government officials such as the former Vice President, Cabinet Secretary, and Minister of Health, Labor, and Welfare became infected. 1 hour exceeded 200,000. The new government was hastily established during the state of the high alert, and a former infectious disease specialist who discovered a cure for the new virus and saved many lives was appointed as the new prime minister. New prime minister put many policies for controlling the spread of the virus and preserving the economy into effect, all of which were a great success. The number of infections mostly decreased, and eventually the pandemic panini that wrought havoc on country came to an end. However, the world has still changed. No matter how small, those changes can be seen everywhere we look. How topical, dude. It's hitting me too hard, bro. In the feels. How is this a mystery game? I don't understand. I don't get it. Shinjuku, Tokyo. Sun Pharmaceuticals building, underground parking lot. 7 a.m. Hey, hard at work, I see. Oh, Inspector Motora, sir. Oh shit, he's hot. Oh no. No, oh no, he's hot. Ugh. One hell of a stink. I guess this is us? Right now? It sure is a strong smell, but it's not just the burning flesh. There's something else too. Kind of smells like dry grass or old oil. It's so strong I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Whoa, Kiyohara. Don't do that in front of the victim. Sorry, sir. It's okay, it's just part of the victim, but still. How can a person even be burned up like this? Who knows? This underground parking lot is pretty old, but there should be still some security cameras that record on videotapes. It'd be nice if they caught something, but I won't hold my breath. Alright, isn't this a pharmaceutical company that developed the cure for the panini? And I think the doctor from one of their hospitals is. Excuse me, coming through. Huh? Move! Whoa. Well, I see he burned up quite nicely. I don't smell gasoline, but despite how severe he burned, the ground and the chairs nearby are only slightly charred. How interesting. Hey, who are you? What business does someone from the agency have here? What agency? Yukiya Lawrence Kijima? Sounds like Kijima? From the Public Security Intelligence Agency under the Ministry of Justice. Public Security Investigation Agency? I'd like to know why someone who left the Metropolitan Police to join the Ministry of Justice would be here. Natural to visit a scene for cause of interest against me. There's 3 voices. As you can see, someone just got burned to death. You won't find any of your terrorist or organized crime groups here. Or are you investigating the police in secret? I'm aware that the mastermind behind that incident 5 years ago had contacts in the police department. Same with how that harm trust. Trust. I need to get fixed. That harm trust. What? What am I reading right now? Same how that. With how that was. I'm dyslexic. Sorry, and like illiterate sometimes. What? I'm moving on. I can't. I don't know. I think it's just me. Oh, I heard that some psychic cult was planning a terrorist attack, or It is certainly no laughing matter when your trusted colleagues turn out to be believers in some criminal cult. But you know, the Ministry of no different, don't you? I heard rumors that they got believers in there too. What I'm trying to say is that if you don't know who we can trust, we'll never stop doubting each other. Who found the victim? How is that any of your... Just tell me. What? It was the janitor. Age 68. He arrived at the Senko building at 6 a.m. for the work as usual and started cleaning. While heading downstairs to throw out the garbage, he noticed smoke and a strange smell coming from the area, then found the body. Though we say body, but the time found the victim, only his feet were left. Sounds like a case of... Dude, she moves a bunch. Okay. SHC. SH what? One evening in July 1951, in the town of St. Petersburg, Florida, in the United States. Oh, this is her speaking. Richard Rescher went to visit his 67-year-old mother, Mary Rescher. He thought he would see his mother reading the book like she as usual, but instead greeted by an unbelievable sight. All was left was 1 foot wearing a slipper and a few other bones. There was hardly any trace left of her. The cause of death was being burned at a temperature higher than 1,200 degrees Celsius, which is above even that of crematoriums. That's odd. What's odd was that the fire didn't spread throughout the building where the body was found. Since then, similar incidents have been observed throughout the world. November 1964 in Pennsylvania, March 1986 in New York, January 1988 in Southampton, England. It's said that there have been over 200 cases to date. In each of these cases, the sources of the fire was unknown. Only the victim's body was burned. And that often only the feet were left, while the rest of the body was reduced to ashes. Oh crap, I messed up. Since the truth was never made clear, these kinds of cases earn themselves a name. SHC, spontaneous human combustion. Oh, yeah! Those do, that does happen. That does happen. That, whole, I think that whole, idea sparked Fire Force, the anime. Because it's they just randomly fucking explode into fire and become monsters. That's what Fire Force is. For the most part. Which is the coolest shit. Instead of just them being dead, they just become monsters. That's the coolest thing ever. A phenomenon where the human body spontaneously catches fire. Is that some kind of curse or occult thing? No, at least I don't think so. Even if we can't make sense of this case with the knowledge we have, there has to be a reason behind it. A living, breathing person had to have caused it. That's what I believe. Even if it's due to something paranormal. So, I see. So you're still chasing after them. Chasing after what? I've only heard rumors, but apparently some psychic cult had been kidnapping people and experimenting on them to draw out their psychic powers in a plot to take over society. I don't know if it's some part of psychic power is true, but got out that people had died due to their experiments. The cult was disbanded, but the truth about their experiments and the existence of the psychics still a mystery. Do you think the cult's experiments were successful? Wait, are you seriously asking that? There's no way something as ridiculous as psychics would... Idiot. Have we even worked on a single case that hasn't been ridiculous? And besides, crimes are crimes, especially if they're abnormal. Yeah, exactly. Kid. Looking into unresolved cases is what I live for. There's no other reason. Sorry for stepping on your toes. Kojima. Oh, Kojima. Don't push yourself too hard. You have to pursue the truth on your own. I know. But you did get one thing wrong. It's not just me who's chasing the truth. We all are. Damn, drop the mic, girl. What the fuck? It's the trial version, guys. The demo. That was a cold opening for sure. That was pretty good. I don't think that's the right word for that though. 1 month later? Shinjuku, Tokyo. Central Park, 5 p.m. This more looks like a dating game than a mystery game.
How did it go?
The investigation was closed. Was treated as an unsolvable case. They told the news and victim family, and they continued to investigate, but the case was actually thrown out. They're getting rid of the evidence and reports. Apparently it's due to pressure from some government officials. The government and police have been more cautious about storing files and evidence ever since the psychic cult case. They don't know if it's some trying to tamper with them, so all they can do is just not hold on to them.
You mean they think destroying them is better than keeping redacted documents?
It's about right, but I doubt that's only the reason. The only reason.
You think someone's behind this?
Nobody from the ministry or the police should know that we're working behind the scenes. That's why we've been avoiding direct contact, only using information brokers to deliver case files, using code names to hide our identities while communicating online. It's hard to believe that someone would destroy documents just to interfere with our investigation. I think there has to be another reason.
You mean that maybe someone wants this case buried as soon as possible?
You got it.
We need to investigate this case ourselves. That's the only way to find out the truth. Ooh. Here's the autopsy report. Okay. Game mechanics. He was burned at 1,000 degrees Celsius? Only the feet left behind? I saw this crime scenes with my own eyes. Everything above the ankles was burned to ash, even the bones. And despite the high temperatures, the fire didn't spread to the rest of the building. That doesn't sound like any ordinary case. Exactly. Any other physical evidence? There's footage from the building's security cameras, the victim's belongings, and the testimonies from those involved. There might be something in the security camera footage. I'll send the files to you with the usual method. Thank you. Tomona, you have 1 week. Alright. I'm heading back to the office. My partner is waiting. Tomona did I say Akiba or Akira? Akiba. How are they doing? Same as usual. They're probably taking a nap. I bet. Let me know if you figure out anything out about the case. I gotta make the police work a little harder. I will. She's so cute. She's like a Red Riding Hood detective. It's adorable.
私を捕まえることなどできない。
山野井は異能教団なる団体を組織し、非人道的、反社会的な活動をしていた形跡があります。
この資料があれば、教団が何を計画していたかだけじゃなく、警察と教団の癒着も証明できるだろう。
あと少しで世界は浄化された。進化した人類によって、世界は生まれ変わるはずだ。
探偵として調査している事件を放り出すことは、俺のポリシーに反する。
私は
秋葉と言います。
なんてことをしてくれたんだ。
ようこそ岩井探偵事務所へ。
Okay. That was crazy. Weird. We live underground. 10 p.m. And our partner is a cat. I knew it. Are you alright? You are making noises in your sleep. There's someone at the doorbell? What the shit? 1 second.
sorry. I didn't know the food would get here so fast. We're gonna do a little bit more, and then I guess we'll do this demo in 2 parts. Unexpectedly. Sorry about that. No, a person's gotta eat and all that jazz. You look like you had a bad dream. Was someone chasing you in it? Only a few people should know that you were hiding out here. It's almost been 4 years since we started investigating unsolved cases. There have been some clues. Have to be some clues that lead us to the people we're after. Until we uncover them, we'll never give up the fight. Looks like the case files I requested have arrived. Right on time. Information brokers sure are good at their jobs. That's the voice I wanted to give her I was searching for it. Evidence for cases will be delivered at the door. You can always go outside once you meet certain conditions. Oh. Okay. Investigation material package obtained. Victim information package obtained. Maps of the crime scene surrounded area. Set of crime scene photos and articles. Ooh, and 3 things to look at. Oh my gosh, and so many testimonies. Okay, paper articles. Oh my god, this is a full blown out detective game. Holy crap, this is amazing. I've been waiting for a detective game like this. Hell yes. I can't wait to give them my money. Oh yes, I forgot. I had received this. Autopsy report obtained. Burnt corpses found in the buildings, garbage garage, Colts. Ah, jeez. It's too fast. To read out loud, at least. Expert or baffled? Case 1. Numero uno, I mean. Let's start by checking the files for the first unsolved case. You can pin all the evidence to the wall to get the full picture. Kind of like what they did in the other investigation we did, game we did. Crap. I'm blanking. AI files. Somnium Files. AI Somnium Files. Okay, about the evidence board. Sections of items will show reports and other case documents related to a new cursor, open related files. Okay. Valves are running. Called. Used to be experienced growth through diversified management in hospitals and health insurance, in addition to drug development. The victim's name was Mr. Gichi Karaki, 55 years old, belonged to a drug administration department of almost said Sangoku. Sanku, Pharmaceuticals. The day of the incident, his colleagues testified he arrived at the office and worked as usual. Went through the thread garbage, he found him. So those are all connected. Colleague. He wasn't in conflict with anyone, and this was at least doubt foul play. That's a super bland map, but okay. What's the source of the fire? About the desk. Investigation work takes place at the desk. You can find plenty of equipment. Choose the right tool for the job to make headway in the case. You can analyze video evidence for any suspicious using. And for anything suspicious using specialized equipment, there's 2 displays. You can watch 2 videos at the same time. What? If you want to get closer, look at one video. You can zoom in on his. Is this a F&B kind of game? Oh my god, is it an F&B detective game? Display magnification. Play, fast forward, rewind. Play, pause, zoom. Okay. We will continue this next time. I'm like really hungry and I didn't eat since 8 in the morning and it's 4 p.m. So definitely hungry. We'll finish this off next time. There's a bunch of new things coming out on Patreon. We have a bunch of exclusive gameplay series of new detective games coming out, like this one, ahead of time, and then I'll post them on YouTube a few months in the future, which will probably be next year. But if you want it, you know, early, as soon as it comes out, check out my Patreon. We have a bunch of new games and old games, but very nice detective games gonna be uploaded to Patreon, so be sure to check that out. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.